So what I want you to do for part C is to click on the appropriate link. I've shared 3 links with you, and choose the one that corresponds to the topic that you've chosen. So this is just very silly. So if this were your topic, you would open the document, you would type your name, and then put your 2 sources in. And in this example, Kevin has 1 primary source and 1 secondary source. So I labeled them as such, and these you will know from your Blackboard. So if both of my sources were secondary, I would just label them as secondary. Secondary sources can be very useful for getting a start or a big point of view. What we want to do is compile some primary sources here. And then I want to type the title, the authors, and then the year, and where they were done. It's a nice little description. Now I want you to link these. The way I want you to do this is you just highlight it, and there's a little insert link button there. Click, and you just paste whatever the link is right in there. And now other people can click on these. What you do is if you click on it, you'll see you can mouse over it right here, and it'll bring up another tab. So that's how you would do that. So other people can check your data out. Now there's an exception. Suppose that some of your information came via the library. That is, suppose you had gone to one search, you typed in a topic, and you found a journal article that looked interesting. And when you click on this, the problem is that it brings you to the journal, and you can get the full text. But this link, this is not useful. People won't be able to use this necessarily. So don't use this link. What do you use? Well, if you copy this title and then note the journal, you can go ahead, open a new tab, and search for that article. There it is. That's the same title and journal. And you do a quick check, and yeah, it's the same thing. So you're going to link to this article so that anyone can find it. Go ahead, whatever, link, make a link, and make a little note, here, for example, that because when people click on this, they're going to be brought directly to the journal site, and they won't have access to the PDF very likely. It'll, or this would be a horrible kind of example. Sometimes you have access to the PDF, but quite often it'll go ahead and prompt you for payment. So if you know the title, you can search for it through library.umaine.edu. So that's what you're going to do. There'll end up being a bunch of folks here that'll be indicating what their sources are. Blah blah. I keep saying block blah whatever. So you're going to write your sources in here, you're going to link them, and then by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. we'll have a whole document full of primary and secondary sources. The primary sources will be used for retrieving data, and secondary sources will be can be used to give some overviews. Okay.